Riskinta. I'm student in University of Mataram, and today I'm honored to present to you all about a development of social cultural value-based character education model for high school students in the city of Ternate. And I'm going to divide the presentation into four parts. The first one is introduction, the second is method, the third is result and discussion, and the last is the conclusion. So let's get started. Students who have developed negative traits like being cunning and arrogant find it hard to become honest, humble, and responsible. They often see strict and disciplined teachers as mean and accessible. Culture education, which teaches students good values and behavior, is important and should be supported by everyone, including the government, families, and school. In Ternate City, the problem with culture education are similar to those across Indonesia. There has been an increase in crimes among students such as fight and abuse from 2017 to 2021. This shows that schools are not succeeding in teaching good culture. Some families prefer homeschool to protect their children from bad influence in formal school, highlighting the problem future. To fix this, it's important to use the cultural value of the community to develop better culture education programs. The study aims to find out what problems teachers face in culture education, what causes students to behave badly, and to create an effective culture education model based on this finding. Continuing from our discussion on the culture education, I will now outline the research and development method used to develop a culture education model based on social-cultural values adapted from the model development design by Walter Dick and Louis. 1. Primary study 2013. The first step involved conducting a primary study to identify existing problems and analyze the obstacles faced by the teachers. These foundation steps are crucial for the developing an initial model. This phase took place in 2013 and helped gather essential empirical data and theoretical insights. 2. Model design and development. Using the data from the primary study, the research, design and development initial model. This step involved integrating theoretical frameworks and empirical evidence to create a robust and practical model for culture education. Third is application of the model 2022. The developed model was then implemented in culture education program across 7 high schools in Ternate. First is State Junior High School 3 Ternate, State Senior High School 4 Ternate, and other schools as applicable. This phase tests the model practical application and gather feedback on its effectiveness. The fourth is analysis and evaluation. The implementation of the model was evaluated in 3 stages. The first is attendance, assessing the initial condition of the model application environment. Transition, evaluating the model implement process, and the last outcomings, measuring the result and impact of the model application. Based on the evaluation result, the model underwent necessary revision. This iterative process continued until a feasible and effective final model was developed for culture education. 5. Data collection technique. To gather comprehensive data, the study employed multiple techniques. For observation, directly observing the implementation process, interviews, conducting interviews with the teacher, student, and other stakeholders to gather collective data, documentation, reviewing relevant documents to support the research finding. 6. Data analysis technique. The data analysis follows the technique developed by R. Michel Hapman and Matthew B. Miles 1994, which includes data reduction, simplifying and focusing the collective data, display data, organizing the data visual for better understanding and analysis, conclusion, drawing a perfect conclusion to assert accuracy and relatable. In summary, the research and development method provide a systematic approach to developing and refining a culture education model. By involving multiple stages of analysis, design, evaluation, and evaluation, the study ensured that the final model was both practical and effective in addressing the culture education challenge faced by students in Ternate. I will talk about the result and discussion. The first one is the problem faced by the teacher in cultural education. Teachers encounter several challenges in impacting cultural education. The first is influence of social media. Popular culture and social media shape students' mind, attitudes, and action. Curriculum focus. Teachers are primarily focused on achieving curriculum targets, often at the expense of cultural education, neglect of local social cultural values. Teachers are not actively integrating local social cultural values, which are being eroded by modern society. Lack of exemplary behavior. Teachers themselves often do not model the social cultural value. Lack of education. Schools have not effectively incorporated social cultural value into their organization culture. 2. Factor causing deviant behavior. Deviant behavior among high school students in Ternate City is driven by both internal and external factors. Internal factor is weak self-control and a lack of understanding of the consequence of their action. Students engage in deviant behavior like drinking locally produced liquor, inhaling glue, fighting, and engaging in promiscuous behavior often discourage the consequence. External factor is the environment and the social influence that do not support the requirement of the positive behavior. Development of a cultural education model based on social cultural values. Based on this finding, an initial model of cultural education based on social cultural values was developed. This model integrates social cultural values with the curriculum and includes syllabus and lesson plans, incorporating social cultural value into lesson plans, lesson materials, preparing materials that reflect the social cultural values of the local community. Effective of the model. The model was effectively applied in high school across Ternate, South Halmahera, Tidore, and the other regions. It integrates well with the existing education curriculum and includes core competency related to the socio-cultural values integrated with curriculum. The model fits into subjects like geography, emphasizing value like unity. Culture values is the 9 base values outlined by Daniel Goleman, such as responsibility, respect, justice, courage, honesty, citizenship, self-discipline, caring, and perseverance are interwoven with the local social cultural value. In conclusion, the development and application of a cultural education model based on social cultural values are crucial for nurturing responsible, respectful, and well-rounded individual. This model leverages the inherent social cultural value of the Ternate community, providing a robust framework for cultural education in schools. In conclusion, teachers in Ternate City face several problems in cultural education. First, social media influence student attitude and behavior. Second, teachers focus more on meeting curriculum goals than on teaching good culture. Third, they are not teaching the local cultural values of Ternate City. Additionally, teachers are not setting a good example themselves. Furthermore, schools have not included local cultural values in their program. The bad behavior of high school students is caused by internal factors such as a lack of self-control and understanding of the consequence of their action, which led to behavior like drinking, loose living, and fighting. External factors also play a role, including the influence of social media, parental role, the community, and the peers, and the government police. The finding underscores the need of holistic approach to character education that go beyond the curriculum. It involves the active participation of teachers, parents, school, and the broader community in fostering and reinforcing social cultural value. Addressing both internal and external factors influencing student behavior is crucial for the successful implementation of the character education in Ternate City. The development and application of a character education model based on this value can significantly contribute to the moral and the character development of a student, creating a more harmonious and responsible society. Okay, and for the reference, this journal use Abbas et Arianto AA 2010 internship learning model in the field of coding based on student learning style and portrait of teacher professionalism in building national culture, Indonesia and Malaysia experience, fourth national conference on teacher education, GPUPSE, teacher education to build national culture and culture 8 and 10 November 2007 Bandung, Indonesia University of Education as a reference. Okay, then I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope we can move forward and make Indonesians better. I'm Nina Tri Riskinta. See you next time. Bye bye.